Test, 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 test. All right. I believe we gotta hit go live on this one. Cool. All right, running an ad real fast to get the pre-rolls done. Okay. Ad is done. So make sure everything's okay. We're live here. Yeah, we're live on Kick. Why? I don't know why I've got 5 viewers. Oh, I think it's Kick does a weird thing where they give you viewers right when you first start. YouTube is live on my VODs channel. Okay. Ah, that print just stopped. Okay. We're gonna do a few things today. No, let me switch over. I gotta move OBS. Um, I haven't used this one in a while. Give me a second. It's also. Why is the dumb Logitech thing so laggy? I don't get it sometimes. I don't want crop pad on this one. Okay. I don't know anymore. Whatever. We'll just run with it. We'll send it. If it's weirdly out of sync, let me know. All right. Today, yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with this. We'll mess with that in a second. I don't know if I should change shorts or not. I will need to, once the temperature has dropped on the hot end, I will need to, I'm going to use some of this tape. What's it called? High temperature flue tape on the thermistor, because I'm getting, I don't know how well you can see that. There it goes. You can kind of see like the little blobs in the wall. There you go. And I'm getting that because something is shorting on higher temperature or when it's running at a higher temp, because I don't get it on these guys, like my PLA, and I have to have a higher temperature for PETG because I'm using PETG, and I need to print with PETG because I want to do that for the snake, the like 2-day long snake that I'm gonna print for FEM. So that's one thing I'm doing today. The other thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna get the design and print an endoscope mount, and that's gonna be in here. So we'll get that done in a sec. Why? Of course, because I need to just make a different camera. Hold on. At some point. There we go. And we're just not going to use whatever. So I want to design and print an endoscope mount. New component. Which will go... We're going to put it right here. So we get like a nozzle cam going. Oh yeah, and then I also added a few plugins to Octoprint to get some different designs and just make my life a little better. Or not designs, but like, here, we'll go into... I've got this fancy dashboard, which is pretty nice. I figured out how to add images in for my STLs as well. So you can see here's like a snake, and these are all my test cubes I've been messing with the past couple days. Oh yeah, how did this turn out anyway? Decently enough. I don't know. Yo! Congrats, Miss. You got... Did they ever say why it was banned? Well, I mean, cheers to that. I'm drinking Oreo Coke Zero. So yeah, I think we're gonna just start the design right now while I wait for the printer to finish cooling itself down. On what? Recap for what? Oh yeah, in other news, I've done some printer maintenance. It's not bad. It's like a cookies and cream taste. I can't really. Yeah, that's not gonna show well enough. But I've got kind of the design worked out for the endoscope mount. I decided I didn't want to learn Blender, and I wanted it to get this done without having to like learn something new. So that's what we're doing. Actually, I want to do it this way. Why is... It's like laggy. Hold on. We're just gonna restart Fusion 360. Oh, you have a whole website for this. I'll have to read through this later. There's a lot of words on this. Um, something's like using up. Let me look at my task manager. Something's using up all my RAM right now. What is using my RAM? Wow, I'm almost at max memory consumption. That's weird. I shouldn't be. Oh, it's because I got like 4 Autodesk things going. You know what? I'm just gonna close some stuff. Give me a second. I'm gonna close out one of my Orca slicers. I'm not gonna save that right now. Discard. Huh. Why? Oh, Cura is still running. Close that out. There we go. I think we're doing better now. I'm still at 66%. Okay, I'm gonna do... I think what I need to do actually... we're going to here, we're going to... UI customizer. I don't want a webcam on this right side, I think. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't want to load this webcam more than I need to, because right now I'm doing an IP cam. There we go, and I think that's what's taking up the memory. I think that dropped it a good amount. Let's see if I close the IP cam. Cura shouldn't be running. OBS has taken up another good portion of it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to use the IP cam for now because I was using that primarily for a time lapse, but that was taking up like 20% of my memory. Right now, it's just like split between a bunch of other stuff. So we'll just remove that for now, and then when I want to run the time lapse for the snake, we'll do that. Okay, I think we're doing better now. Wow, I didn't expect to actually come close to hitting my 32 gig. Okay, so what I might do in the future then, once I think what I want to do in the future is I need to reinstall Windows on my other PC, and then I'll probably use that as a camera server for the time-lapse stuff. And then I might consider using that to record OBS footage if I ever want to do that, or like run OBS on that one, maybe. I gotta figure that out though. We're getting sidetracked. Let's open Fusion. Yeah, that's... Yo, Catch, what's up? Let me know if I start dropping frames as well, and I can just like stop streaming to other multi-streaming. Yeah, I think that's gonna be something I work on the next few days, is getting that PC up and going. Because I could stream multi-stream from that. I might need to buy more RAM because I think it's 16 gigs in there right now. Because I gave away like 8 gigs to my brother. It has a decent graphics card. It shouldn't matter too much for CPU wise, because if rendering's all done on the GPU. Yeah, okay, give me a second. Let me look at my Twitch. Bit. Twitch. My bit rate looks fine on Twitch. Maybe it'll get rid of this. See how that. I don't need a face cam right now. I don't think I have any way to put this into dark mode. The Fusion 360. You know what? I'm gonna look it up real fast. You don't. Why don't you? What? Oh,
I
you're
really
doing the
don't like 3D printing.
TS. Did that go through to you? I didn't hear it on my end. Fantastic. All right. Give me a second.
I really don't like 3D printing.
Gotcha. I want to get this to work, though, is the thing.
I really don't like 3D printing. I really don't like 3D printing. I really don't like 3D printing. This is a sample of what my voice sounds like. I am not real. Are you real?
أحمد محسن 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 أحمد محسن.
I really don't like 3D printing. This is a sample of what my voice sounds like. I am not real. Are you real?
Let's get back to what we're doing. Blinding Biscuit. It's the most important thing I can be doing right now. Yeah, it's still laggy. I don't. Memory's fine, GPU's fine. It's just Fusion 360 is laggy. I don't. Okay, whatever. I'll just deal with it. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how I wanted to design this. Given, I think we just start with a rectangle. Yeah, we'll start with the rectangle, then we'll hit a side view. Okay, it's coming together now. Make this 15. 52. 52 minus 43, 9. Okay, so we need to add 9 millimeters at 43, which is 52. Okay. Create an extrude. I think we'll just make it 1 millimeter. If I need to reprint, that's fine. Okay, we want to then create a sketch on here. Okay, I think we actually probably gotta put an extra 2 millimeter or an extra millimeter on here because designing with the bezel in mind. Okay, we're gonna start a new sketch. What we want to do. Basically like this, like that. No, wait. It's got to come over and down. So we need to go like this, like that. Okay. Millimeter, millimeter. This needs to be, I measured this, 1.65. And how far down do I want this to go? We'll call it 10. Good. There we go. And this needs to be millimeter. Okay, then we're going to extrude. Wait a minute, did I put this on the wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. So join, perfect. So now we need to put okay, how do I want to do this? Let's start a sketch here. Perfect. Okay, we want the diameter to be of... No, it's just not how I want to do this. Okay, so what we need to do is... I still want it to be in the center here, but I want it to be out. Okay, I'm gonna put a point first, I think. Okay. We want to create a circle. And I want to... We'll say 12.6. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make 12.6. I want to make it actually probably 13. Because I want to cut into the side here. But I can't make this... No, I need... Let's create a point. All right. Let's do 0.8. I'm basically kind of making an indent. I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to, though. Maybe I need to make this thicker. You know what? I'm just not going to worry about this part just yet. We're just going to prototype. We'll worry about making it look good later. So instead, I want to start on this side. We're going to make a nice rectangle. Why is it going from... Okay. Sometimes I don't understand Fusion 360 and the way they like... Okay. We don't need this. Okay, whatever. cut a hole in it in a second, I'd say. So the bottom needs about a lower radius, so this is 13.6. We'll make it 14, I'd say. Why did it... It's so annoying when it does stupid things like this. Like, it's supposed to be constrained. Why is it being not constrained? There. This is supposed to be 14. And we want to extrude it. We'll say 4. Needs to go the other way though. Okay. So to make sure this is join. And what I want to do is we're going to cut a small hole. We need to make another sketch. And this needs to be 13, I'd say. Okay, I think I made it what? So it's 15, so it's 7.5. There we go, that's center. Okay, I'm being done with this actually. We need to make it so it's low rating. We'll make it 14. What? Okay. Now this is where I need to do a 2mm down. And then we need to close this a little bit. So we're going to make a sketch. Like that. And this is where we are saying this one is, so it's 13. Okay, that's the idea. A very basic idea. I'm not sure how I'm gonna print this, so it's the only thing. It's not designed very well for print. I suppose I can lay it on its side and then put some supports in here. Okay. That's what we'll do. We'll do a test print, but first, I'm lagging. I'm missing frames, it says. What's it say on? Alright, we're just gonna stop Instagram and see how that works. Okay, so we want to. I forgot to create a component and change this to a different component. Just save this. EndoScope mount for the minimus. We're going to export. I'm going to do as 3MF file. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to save currently what it's at. We're going to put this in here. Okay. I think what I want to do is we're going to lay on its side like that, and then we're going to print supports. And then it's, there we go. Okay, but before we do that, I want to okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom real fast. I don't know if this will work actually. It might be conductive. We will see. Needs to be thinner. might have gotten the wrong kind of tape. I don't know. This actually why up here. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't have the fingers to work this because it's so, like, just small. We'll try that. Okay. We'll give that a shot. It's either gonna help it or it's gonna make it much, much worse. And if it makes it too much worse, I'm just gonna try with the thermistor thing. I don't want to do that. Alright, we're gonna start the print though. I'll adjust the camera in a second too. So, with this print, I'm hoping two things. One, the design of the EndoScope is good. The EndoScope mount, I don't do too much redesigning. Two, I don't get any popping, clicky sounds with the PETG. Everything being, like, the thermistor being too hot. This is gonna take... about 16, 15 minutes, something like that. I'm gonna let the print start, and then, I don't know, I might do a personality test, because why the fuck not? And if everything looks good, and the endoscope is good, like the quality of the print is good and everything looks good, I will probably make some adjustments to the endoscope, restart my computer, and then we'll do the snake print after I print out the endoscope. And then that's going to be like a 2-day print, I think. If not, I'm going to have to do it next week. Or maybe over the weekend or something like that. We'll see. This might end up being a shorter stream. While it's loading. Yes. No. Yes, your problem is with your pooper. Technically, it's a boroscope. I don't think this is, I don't think you'd want this up your butt. Wow, this is really warm. The idea is gonna go right here, and we'll get my nozzle cam going. The throat Barbie. I did use it in a short, where I put it basically in my mouth. Here, let me find that one. Hello, Melquire. You looking at me? Looking at you, looking at me? No, we're not printing Fitnoid. We're hopefully gonna start a print for Fitnoid later. Oh, doesn't sound like that fixed it. Fucking course. Yeah, it's a snake. Hold on. She wants another snake in black. And I want to put it in the black pet G because it's cool. But I'm been having issues with the Mr. stuff being stupid. That would be cool. I just don't know. That's like I have no clue where to begin on that kind of design. That's a whole different type of 3D designing. This is why I don't like this 3D printer sometimes. It's like, I'll print a bunch of stuff, it works just fine, and then now there's like a huge difference between the nozzle and the bed. And nothing's changed, except for it to cool down a tiny bit. But that shouldn't matter, because I've got this bed leveling thing. It should be fairly accurate. Enough that I don't have to re-level between prints like this. And I'm probably gonna have to adjust the Z offset anyway. Yeah, I don't have an iPhone though. I feel like it'd be the best way to do it would be to get a cartoon version of her head. And the body doesn't matter too much, just alright, let me shove this in there like that. Huh. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna print. I mean, I could borrow an iPhone, because my family uses iPhones, but I don't know. I think there are apps for Android as well that allow you to kind of 3D scan. I just haven't messed with them, so I don't know how good they are. The amount of time, money, and energy I put in this printer. Oh. Yeah, that's exactly why you'd want to use an iPhone for it. Okay, if I need to replace the heater cartridge, it looks like it's next day shipping. It's a pack of 3. I don't need a pack of 3 though. Oh, I have to check the diameter too. Wow, look at that. I re-leveled the bed and now it magically works. I'm still getting some popping, so I don't think it fixed it. Alright, well this is going, I'm gonna take that personality test, because why the fuck not? Oh yeah, let me get my camera going again too. Wow, my hair is funky. There we go. I have too many things open. This one. And the reason I'm doing this is Connor do it in a video, and I'm like, oh, I haven't done one of these in forever. So let's see what I get, because I've done not this one specifically, but in the past I've done um, a Myers-Briggs test, which I think is what this is based off on. I got INTJ, INTP, or whatever. Regularly make new friends. Not, let's say neutral. I don't really make friends that often. I would kind of a novel. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple, straightforward ones. Yeah, I guess I would have to agree with that. Not full, but like, I mean, I'm a 3D printer designing stuff instead of just, oh, go out and buy it. More persuaded, usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally than by factual arguments. Disagree. Strongly disagree. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. They're not amazingly organized, amazingly clean, but I try to keep things, so slightly agree. You should stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. Yeah, I would agree with that. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Agree. Yeah, I don't really like promoting my stuff or networking or talking with strangers. Prioritize and plan tasks efficiently, often completing them well before a deadline. I would say, yeah, I'm pretty good with that. People's stories, emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. I'm gonna go neutral because I can go both ways on this. There's like some data, it's difficult to decipher how much of an impact, but then when you read like people's stories or like how they're being impacted by whatever data, then it starts to connect. But I don't know. You like using organizing tools like schedules and lists. Yeah, yeah. Even a small mistake you can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. I'm gonna go with disagree slightly. I'm trying to think. A bunch of mistakes add up, yes, but a small mistake here and there. I'm gonna go with slightly disagree. Disagree on that. You feel comfortable walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up conversation? No, I am not someone to go up and just rant. I have to be in a certain mood to just talk to a random stranger like that. You're not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. Neutral. It, Again, it depends. Like, if it's something I'm interested about, then kind of learning more about it and seeing how other. I don't know. Slightly disagree on that. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. I'm gonna say neutral. I go both ways. You often allow data to unfold without any schedule at all. Yes and no. I'm gonna say neutral because some days I'll have a set schedule and I try to get through tasks. Other days are like, oh, I'm gonna do this, or like, what do I want to do today? I'll do this, kind of thing. You rarely worry about whether you make good impression on people you meet. I would agree. I don't really care too much about whatever you sent, Biscuit. It's loading. Interesting. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Yeah, team-based activities are kind of fun. New and untested. Yes. I would say yes. Trying new things. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Yeah.
Thank you for
Yo,
the
thanks
follow,
for the
Daniel
follow, Daniel Dan.
0311.
Welcome in. I'm waiting for a design I made to finish printing. While I'm doing that, I'm taking a test, a personality test, because I haven't done one of these in a while. Oh, a Funko Pop. Huh. I don't like the way Funko Pops look. Yo. Oh, yeah, we're not in the hot tub scene right now. Here, we'll switch over. You can see my hot tub scene going. Printing in a hot tub. Why is the G code doing that stupid thing again? Let it load, actually. It might... I'm talking about in the top above me. Thank you. Oh, it's still... It's like I switched to this new plugin design layout for Octoprint, and yet I'm still getting annoying... Alright, I'm gonna have to hybrid it at some point. Deal with it later. That's a lot for a Funko Pop. They're usually like 10, 15. I mean, I could definitely print a heart, but I don't know about the other. Like, I can't print love out of thin air. That's something you gotta work on. Okay, that is fair. I mean, I'd be able to print that if I could get the 3D file of it. But I doubt they just release a 3D file. No, it can only print material objects. I mean, maybe if you want to print something you know they would really like and get a good sentimental value over, you could maybe print something like that. Like I guess a heart that says I love you kind of thing. It. Like something to kill the printer? Yeah? Like if I were to print something at a super high temperature, um, I could definitely destroy the printer that way. What about you? I mean, have you seen all those sayings uh, about small parts for kids under the age of 3? I'm sure you could print enough like small plastics to choke on. Work is so slow today. Yes, if you get the 3D file, I wouldn't recommend it though. You don't want these kinds of plastics in you. PLA and PETG. They're not food safe. They're definitely not other parts safe. Okay, we're gonna let's finish this. Yes, you actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Yes, I do. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Yes, I'd say slightly. Solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. I'm gonna say neutral. I like playing games and stuff with people, but I also like my solitary stuff. If you really wanted to, it would have to accept though. And I haven't programmed in a personality to it. That'd be interesting. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. Agree. I am not a writer. You favor efficiency decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. Slightly agree. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Neutral. Some days I prefer to do my stuff, other days I'll prioritize relaxing. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of other. Agree. If they're wrong, they're wrong. I'm not gonna like facts are facts. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Agree. Your mood can change very quickly. I don't. I'm gonna go neutral. I don't know. You're not easily swayed by emotional arguments. I would say agree. I prefer facts over the emotions. You often end up doing things at the very last. No, disagree. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Not plastic. That's really all it prints. Plastic. Or variations of plastic. I'm sure there's a way if I wanted to make stuff out of chocolate, I could set it up to do that. Hold on. There's just a wire that was catching. Okay. But no. FDM printers print plastic. Or 3D printers print plastic, basically. There's metal printers, those are way too expensive. Now there's like I mean technically you could, but that's illegal. Though I suppose you can make anything a weapon. Like you could print a knife or a sword, stuff like that. Good luck sharpening it into something that could really do well. I don't know. With PLA for sure, it's gonna destroy itself before you could really do any damage to someone with it. PET G, ASA, and like some of the more durable filaments, you could probably really hurt someone with if you set your mind to it. And then you can technically print guns and gun parts and stuff like that. Make ghost weapons out of them. But I wouldn't trust them because weapons like that and plastic don't tend to mix very well. Debating ethical dilemmas. I gotta go with neutral. Depends on the mood. Ooh. You usually prefer to be around others and on your own. Disagree. You become bored or lose interest in discussion, gets highly theoretical. It depends on what's being discussed at neutral. When facts and feelings conflict, interesting. I wonder how that would work. I haven't really messed around with ChatGPT.
Thank you
Oh,
for the
thanks
follow,
for the
Ruby
follow,
Morgan
Ruby.
Zoxo.
I try to stream, what, once a week, usually Tuesday or Thursday with 3D printing stuff. And then I post stuff on YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not amazing, depending on what you're trying to do. Crab rave break. Who did that one? Let me look at the this dashboard. Oh, Ruby did that. Nice. I probably should increase the price on that. 'Cause that's pretty disruptive. Or make my own version of it. That's only just the crab. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Again, that very depends on what's the argument is. That was you need to check your pants there, Ruby. That was a pretty loud one. You find it challenging to maintain consistent work or study schedule. Disagree. I am very good at maintaining consistent schedule. You rarely second guess the choices you have made. I would slightly agree on that. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Disagree. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Disagree. Okay, I like screaming at me. Why are you screaming? I like reading, like fiction stuff like that. I guess, but I don't like creating it. I don't know. I'd say agree. Usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Yeah. You like to have a to-do list for each day. No. I have like a mental checklist kind of, but I don't have like a straight set to-do list. I don't know. If a mental one kind of counts, I'll say agree. You rarely feel insecure. Say disagree on that. You avoid making phone calls. Agree. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Agree. That's like why I love reading video games and stuff like that. Ooh, it's done. Now, let's see if it fits. So we're gonna... Yeah, wow. I definitely need... That's... The tape on the thermistor, or on the thermal cartridges just didn't work, so... Let's see if this... When I print this next, I'm not going to print it with this stupid skirt, because it's annoying to clean off and deal with. Okay. Need to make this, first of all, thicker at the top, and I think it needs to be... I just need to make it thicker in general. music stopped. Why did my music stop? It's just one problem after another today, eh? Why is this support so annoying to take out? This should be an easy just shove my finger through it and it pops right out, but no, I don't want to do that. Of course it breaks. Fucking hell. Alright. We need to redesign it. I need to make this thicker, which is let's make this 4 millimeters. Why is it like that? Okay, what I need to do is I need to get my music going again because Nightbot should be getting it from my playlist, but it doesn't want to do it. There. Okay. 0. So what I need to do is we're going to trim. What? Trim this. Okay, I want to get rid of this dimension then. Perfect. This needs to be 1.65. Yeah. Why is this being weird? Okay. It shouldn't need that constraint with everything else in here, but okay. Alright. It's still going to be pretty weak, but it should be fine right now. Nope, that's what I want. There we go. I think we want to make this 15 though. Perfect. Endoscope should slot into here. Okay. Save that. We're going to export as an STL instead. So then we can come back into here. We can throw it in there. Now we should be able to, there we go. We want to not do a brim, that's what it was, no brim. I think we want to do tree on build plate. That's what I want. Those should be easier to take off. All right, we're going to print this. We can look at my dashboard here. Some tea sipping. And I'm going to order those heater cartridges. I should get her tomorrow. The only annoying thing is I'm going to have to rewire shit. Okay. Okay, so we'll do some printer maintenance tomorrow. So we're not going to print the snake today. Depending how and when I get the printer up, the maintenance done tomorrow, might do another stream, or might just wait till next week. Excuse me. I think today we're going to focus on the endoscope mount and try to get that perfected, or almost mostly perfected, and get the endoscope. So that way when I do the next stream, I'll have the nozzle cam going. I just poked my eye. How much of an idiot do you have to be to just poke your eye? I think, let's see, almost 4:30. Yeah, we'll stream a bit longer. Maybe do another one or two test prints for the endoscope stuff. No, I want to try. I don't know. Because I want to get to the grocery store later today, too. Let's go back to... Here we go. You can easily connect with people you've just met. Neutral. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Nah, not really. It's usually I kind of go with the flow, and then it's like, unless it's something really, really important that needs to get done right now, then I prioritize that completely. But otherwise, it's like, I pretty much like to go with the flow a lot of times. You're bothered by mistakes that you are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Sometimes. Like, you get those dumb flashbacks. I just want to make sure that first layer is going down. Okay. Well enough. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could like in the future. Disagree. That's fun to talk about. Your emotions control you more than often than you control them. Disagree strongly. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel rather than on what's most logically efficient. That very depends. For people who I'm close to, yeah, it's more on how they would feel about it. Because I don't want to make a decision that gets someone angry at me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, we'll slightly agree on that. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energies and organized, consistent efforts. Some days yes, some days no. We'll go more disagree on that though. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it'll take for them to feel disappointed in you. Uh, I don't know. I'd say neutral. It's more like, why do you think I'm? Why? Yeah, it's more confusion instead of I'm gonna mess up at some point kind of style. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I work alone most of the time currently. So I guess agree. I don't know. I'm fine with the job I have. You know what? I'm gonna put more than that because I don't have to worry about scheduling. I don't have to worry too much about scheduling around other people's work schedules and shit like that. And I can do whatever I want when I'm got nothing going on instead of having to worry about other people. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. I'm going to disagree on that. It's good to look at philosophical questions every once in a while because that's how you broaden and expand your mind as well as get, conceptual thinking, or there's a different word, but it's good for your brain to think abstractly sometimes. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres and quiet, intimate place. Again, that very much depends on my mood. I'm gonna go neutral. Some days it's fun to be like in a crowded area, just kind of hanging out, existing, and other days it's like I don't want to deal with that. But I'm never like super bothered by either. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Yeah, that's like a gut feeling. I do that. You often feel overwhelmed. I'm gonna agree slightly. It's not often, but I do get overwhelmed at times. You complete things methodically without skipping over steps. I'm gonna say agree on that too. Slightly. I don't know, maybe more disagree. I do tend to take shortcuts on things. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Yes. I mean, a lot of my work is doing the same solution over and over again, but it's also coming up with new solutions to problems. And that's kind of fun. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning to make a choice. No. You struggle with deadlines. Disagree. You feel confident things will work out for you. Yeah. Male. Let's see them results. INTJ. It's basically what I got the last time I did this. It like bounces between J and P. Thought thought constitutes the greatness of man. Man is a reed, the feeblest thing in nature, but he is a thinking reed. Constitutes. As an INTJ architect, you possess rather rare combination of vision and pragmatism. Your analytical mind constantly seeks out to understand the world around you, driven by an insatiable curiosity and desire to improve systems and ideas. Yeah. Your approach You approach life with a strategic mindset, always looking several steps ahead and planning for various contingencies. Yeah, sometimes. I don't know. I am very laid back, kind of go with the flow as well, so I'm not constantly doing this. Your independent nature is one of your defining characters. I would say yes, very much. You value your autonomy and often prefer to work alone, trusting your own judgment and abilities above all else. Not so much this. I do trust my judgment abilities, but there are times where I second guess myself, being like, am I doing this right? Is this the most efficient, the best way to do it? This self reliance combined with your intellectual prowess allows you to tackle complex problems with confidence and innovation. Sure. You're very much introverted, intuitive, thinking, judging, assertive. Um, I don't know. When I'm assertive, I'm assertive. I don't want to. While your rational approach to life serves you well in many situations, it can sometimes create challenges for your personal relationships. You might find emotional expressions and social niceties puzzling or unnecessary, preferring direct communication and logical discussions. This tendency can make you appear aloof or detached to others, even when you care deeply. Yeah, I see that. Your pursuit of knowledge and improvement is relentless. You have high standards for yourself and others, always striving for efficiency and effectiveness in all areas of life. This drive for perfection can be both a strength and a weakness, pushing you to further achieve great things, but also potentially leading you to stress and burnout if not managed carefully. Okay, yeah, I could see it. I'm not going to buy this. Your professional life, you thrive on intellectual challenges, the opportunity to implement your innovative ideas. You excel in roles that allow you to utilize your strategic thinking and problem-solving skills, often gravitating towards fields like science, technology, or business strategy. Yep. Your ability to see the big picture while also attending to crucial details makes you a valuable asset in any organization. However, your preference for working independently and your dislike for office politics, oh man, they get me, can sometimes hinder your career progression. Yeah, I've been doing the same role, same job for a couple of years now, leading to navigate or learning to navigate social dynamics and communicate your ideas effectively to others is crucial for professional growth. Your unique insights are most valuable when they can be implemented, which often requires collaboration and buy-in from others. I don't want to go through all of this full story. I don't want to see the full results. Okay, so I'm an INTJ-A. I want to see, because, like, I think he can see. Oh, yeah. Here's other people that are follow. Oh, Elon. Damn. Okay. I don't know who this is. Michelle Obama. Nolan. Nice. Arnold. Colin Powell. Walter White. I thought there was a way to see anime characters too. Oh, that might be something else then. Okay. That's that. Basically, it hasn't really changed much over the years. I will say I don't put too much stock into it. It's just kind of fun to learn and to look into those things or take those tests. Whoops. I put 500, not 800. Why did Nightbot stop again? Okay. And I want to remove this real fast so I can interact. Maybe I just gotta clear the cache on my OBS, which requires restarting. Whatever. You've got 19 minutes left. Oh, 20-minute left on this. Alright. I'm done with work. I'm gonna add some stuff to my grocery list. Alright, I need some bread. I need some juice. Let me get my coupons real fast, because I like to make my list based off coupons I get. That makes me sound very old, but the only coupons I use are for the grocery store, and I get personalized ones because it's actually stuff I'll eat or buy, and so it's just like, well, if I'm gonna buy it anyway, might as well get some money off. Oh, I probably should have put that. Okay, let's see. 121 transaction, no. Okay, we'll do the juice one. I like fruit juice. I don't want the pizza or the fiesta things. Don't need that one, that's veggie. We'll see if I can get the still water. Oh, I need hamburger buns. Because those veggie burgers I got a coupon for, I'm gonna try. Frozen veggie burgers and Dr. Prager's and Littles. Frozen food. Capri Sun expires. Well, 2 Capri Sun. I'm not gonna use that because I just got Capri Sun. There's soup. More veggie burgers. I'm not gonna use that. So you have another one. Well, this stuff doesn't expire till 11/24. Another juice thing. Flamin' hot Doritos or Fritos beef jerky. I don't even eat the ones that I currently have. I'm just gonna get rid of that coupon. Another pizza. I don't need chips right now. I've got so many snacks. Why did they give me... Oh, okay. Mexican snack pastries. Heat and eat. Chef stuff. I don't want it right now. Pomegranate juice. I don't drink pomegranate. Chicken. Alright, we'll put that on the list too. This is Kroger chicken. More pizza. I don't need Aquas Frescas. More pizza. They give me so many coupons for pizza. I don't eat pizza that often. Breads, burritos. I have enough cheese, and I don't want to buy any muffins right now. Okay. Yeah, it's bakery muffins. Okay. I'm not gonna buy too much today then. Use the bathroom. We'll see how long this takes. I might do another redesign, and while it's printing the next one, I might just go shopping. I don't know. Hopefully this redesign isn't much, though. I don't really have anything to talk about right now. Or anything really interesting going on. 3D printer news. Oh, there is a newsletter I can look through. But no, that's more than a car. I would need to be like a full-on 3D printing company to even like consider something like that. Who is this? Oh, it's October. Oh boy. I got a Stream Elements ad thing. I can advertise to you guys. Watcher of the Realms. I don't even know what that is. No thanks. On shape. I don't care about that. Yeah, for sure. There really isn't anything interesting right now with this. Okay. There's like a 3D newsletter I subscribe to. Sometimes it's interesting, other times they like just republish articles that are super old. It's like, here, let me show you. Ender 3 V2 Pro S1 fan upgrades in 2024. This is literally the same fans that I've already, like, this is just the same article. There's a Noctua fan, Maglev fan. I don't know what that one. Okay, maybe this one is new, like slightly updated. Noctua. I already saw that one, that one, that one, that one. But it's like, I don't know, not really much different. These are part cooling fans, or hot end fans, PSU mainboard fans. So, I did see Prusa did an experimental filament that had, what's it called? Tungsten in it. There's like a tungsten type filament that could actually block radiation, or like reduce the amount of radiation. And I saw a video on that. It was kind of cool. It's just kind of experimental. I don't think it's something for consumers. But the person did a test print where they had like some radioactive material. And, okay, it's still going. They printed like a, what is it called? The Devil's... What's that nuclear thing? Yeah, I don't think it was pure. I mean, definitely not pure tungsten, but it's like a tungsten. Yes, Devil's Core. They printed a Devil's Core. They put the radioactive material in that, and then they had like a beater to detect radioactive in the air. Man, my brain's not working right with like coming up with nouns and stuff. But anyway, they showed before and after putting in the Devil's Core, putting the lid on it, and it like cut the radioactiveness of it by half. And then they put a bunch of parts, a bunch of radioactive things in there. This dot above me shouldn't be dotting. There should not be a dot. I don't know why it's doing that. I think there's the cache on my OBS needs to be cleared. Because I removed that setting so the dot doesn't appear there. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. You are a very smelly dog right now. Oh, I also gotta. No. Like a radioactive um, rock. Like they had some uranium, basically. Yeah, I'm watching Winnie for a few days. They had some uranium. Obviously not like highly radioactive, just like radio enough to set off the meter. And then they had some other radioactive things like some glass and I don't remember. I'd have to watch the video again. But it was just kind of neat how it cut the radioactivity of that stuff in half when they put it in a container. But I feel like tungsten filament would cost a lot of money. Check. Okay, we're not doing 100% infill on this. Ugh, this light is so harsh. Am I wash you? Because you smell very dog. Take it into a dog wash thing. As those aren't that expensive. What was there's something. Oh yeah, there's a Garmin watch. That's what I wanted to look up. I want to get a smartwatch, but I want to get one that has very good battery, like a really long-lasting battery, so I don't have to constantly be charging it. And the last one I got was kind of nice. It's called a Tick Watch, and it was cool because it had two screens basically. So when the main like LCD OLED screen wasn't in use, it would switch to the other one, and it was like it's below it, and it was kind of just like a normal watch screen. It was like an always-on display that would just have the time. And it was nice because I wouldn't have to charge it like maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. But then one of the buttons went bad on it, and if it died, I couldn't turn it back on. And so it died, and then I couldn't do anything with the button. So I tried taking it apart, messing with the button, but yeah, so my last smartwatch is gone. So what I'm considering, maybe these things are super expensive though. But when I was looking for a smartwatch originally, I was looking at like one of their the Instinct, because it has solar, which is really cool. But yeah, look how much expensive this thing is. 349. But the battery life on this thing is basically unlimited because it has solar. Battery life 40 days, unlimited with solar. Like, that's insane. And then you have, of course, have all the fitness stuff with it too, which is neat. Um, but I think they're releasing an Instinct 3 soon because they just released like updates to some of their other smartwatches, the Phoenix and the Forerunner. I don't remember. No, the Enduro. That's what it was. These two are new. Yeah, but even like without solar, like look at this thing. Well, I mean that Instinct one's a 40-day battery life. Um, 29 days, 13 days always on. And then if you were to get the solar, 30 days, 48 days with solar. Like having a watch, like a smartwatch, you don't have to charge constantly. It's so nice because I had a Masfit BIP for a while, BIP 2 or BIP 3, and that thing I didn't have to charge like maybe once a month, twice a month, as it like started to die, or like after like 2 3 years of it. And I don't want like much for a smartwatch. I'm not fiddling with apps or shit on it. Like fitness tracking, sleep tracking, notifications, and then like being able to um, mess with like Spotify or like whatever I'm listening to, like skip ahead or backwards, and that's about it. That's I don't need anything fancy. And like something like this, I mean, this is expensive as hell. So it's not something I would just be able to just buy. And they're just, I don't know. I like them, but they're expensive. And then I like the Enduro 3. It's cheaper. And then I guess a touchscreen too, because that's the only thing I didn't really like about the Instinct. It wasn't a touchscreen, but I liked having that touchscreen so you can flip around. But these are like crazy outdoor type watches. A bio watch, yeah, like this one is 36 days battery life, 90 with solar, and I think you effectively can, yeah, battery life, GPS only 120 hours, 320 hours solar. Max battery 200, unlimited with solar, expedition GPS, 77 days, or unlimited with solar. So like in solar, you would need to get 3 hours per day outside with 50,000 lux conditions. So if you're active, you basically wouldn't ever need to really charge this thing. Because I hate how watches these days, like smartwatches, they don't care too much about the battery life at all. Then you have to like an Apple Watch, you have to charge once a day, even sooner. Like it doesn't last all day. Like Samsung Watch, maybe once a day. I don't know. And those things are $1,000. Okay, perfect. There we go. That fits exactly the way I want it to. Now let's test it with the EndoScope itself. Perfect. I just need to... Okay. That's basically exactly... Let me turn the EndoScope on. Oh, interesting. So it like lives under your skin, and then it's like a wireless charging thing for like a watch. EndoScope. I see. It's not deep enough. No, it is deep enough. Okay. It's just... I did it. I did a stupid. It needs to go... Okay. Yeah, because there's no way... Because right now it's looking directly at... I didn't even think about that. It's looking at this part of the... Maybe I just cut a hole? This is what I need to do. Yeah, I basically gotta cut a peephole. A peephole. Okay. I want to check one thing. I want to see the clearance, because I don't want it... If it's too low, it'll interfere with... Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Okay. I'll make some design changes, but we're almost there. So what I need to do is take... Oops, cancel. What is this one? No, that's what I want. No. No, okay. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna just extrude. We'll go basically like that. And then what I need to do is we are going to create a sketch. I want to like that. We need to make a window for the endoscope. That's about, let's say, 11 millimeters tall. Perfect, actually. Let's say it's about 1 millimeter from the side. 2 millimeters, perfect. And basically, we need to cut, make a hole. Do a cut. I think we just want to go to here. Yeah, there we go. And then I think I want to make this knee. I want to make this 25. So it's longer that way, basically. And then we'll extrude this about another 2 millimeters, just so this is stronger. Okay. That should be good. And then we'll print it on this side, and we'll just have some support for the top here. Because I can't really put chamfer or anything, because that would impede on the view of the print, I believe. Okay, we'll give this a shot. This is going to take a little while. This is very bulky looking. It's not very streamlined, but that's okay. It's very much a prototype. And once I kind of get like once I make sure everything fits, then I'll come and clean it up, make it a little better looking, I'd say. This is the version 3. I'm going to do an export. Or version 2 technically, but whatever. And I think while this is printing, I'm going to go get some groceries. Auto orient. I don't like that because I don't want it. Yeah, it's going to. Actually, that should be fine if that's how it wants to do it. $43 about. Okay. That'll work. Oops. I need to print a new version of this because I gotta print to the wrong size. Let it make sure that first layer is good, and then I will go shopping, grocery shopping. Leave the print for you guys to watch over. Oh, that's right, I got laundry as well. I'll move that in a second. Okay. Laundry is done. Or not done, but shirts are hung up. And it looks like we're doing fine on the print. Move laundry over, feed my cat, and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Okay. I will be back. Let me just put a BRB. I would say fucking get a pizza. Okay. I'll be back. Won't take me too long. I'll probably be back. We'll see. Let's see the print. Oh, hasn't. I don't understand why the stupid G code does this, where it bounces, but like nothing changes up there. Whatever. I need to adjust that later. Okay. I don't think I have an 555. It says according to this. I will be back. Don't destroy things. Hey, it's done. I don't know what the timing on that was, but... Alright, let's test it. Wow, that top surface was shit. What the... Oh. I think I know why. What happened to the... There should have been a support back here. Okay. I need to do some better design on this, but it's a good start. I think I'm not gonna stream anymore though, because I'm hungry. I got other shit I need to do. Okay, so that doesn't quite fit with this. Okay, so I need to design it to fit here. So what I might have to do is kind of offset it. Put the mount right here, but then offset it this way a little bit more. How does... Yeah. Then it fits in it, but it's not... I'll turn that on. Window. What's it staring at? I think it got too hot, actually. That's not doing anything right now. Of course. There it goes. Here we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna make design changes offline, but I have an idea of what, of course, I want to do with it. I fucking hate how stiff this cable is, too. Like, why would you make a stiff cable for something like this? How does that look? Oh, that's... Okay, you can see the nozzle right here. Yeah, if it's angled right, and if it doesn't have the gunk in front of it, it's fine. Okay. So next design, I think what I want to do is kind of make the bottom more of a wire frame, so try to remove the obstruction as much as possible, but still have a little bit of support. We need to shift the top over so that way it's not interfering with the what's it called? The bed level thing. So it's a work in progress, but it's a good start. At least it's something. Okay, I'm gonna end. I don't think there's enough people to worth raiding into someone. So I'm just gonna see y'all next week probably, unless I decide to stream sometime like tomorrow or this weekend. I don't know. I'll probably try to stream Tuesday. I don't know actually when Fem gets back into town because I'm sure I'm picking her up from the airport. I don't know. Just kind of keep posted. I should get my Discord back so I can at least like post updates there, or at least maybe do. I should start posting more stuff on Twitter too, just updates. But yeah, check out my social stuff. So all my stuff can be found on drewmakesstuff.com. It's like my Instagram, my Twitch, Kick. I don't know if my Kick is there actually. I don't know if I can. I don't know. Kind of like a link tree, but my own website. Printables is there. Link to printables. I don't know. YouTube. I've been posting, making more videos, so go check that out. Give them a like, a subscribe. The last video I did is kind of like a Q&A thing, so if you want to hear me answer some questions, go check it out. Otherwise, see y'all next week. Have a good weekend.